I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to keep it together during this video because I have something so ridiculously exciting to do right now. You already know by the title of this, I am unboxing my first ever Hot Toys, which is this deluxe edition Mando and Grogu Din Djarin from specifically season 1 with the like brown Under Armour. I cannot believe that I have this with me right now. This is kind of insane. So let me explain a little bit about how this came into my possession, and then we will put it together and put it on the shelf. If you have seen me before, you probably know that I frequent a secondhand store called McKay's. It is a Southeast regional thing, but if you have like a Second and Charles near you, it's extremely similar to that. You can donate your unwanted goods, DVDs, CDs, records, books, toys, games, basically anything. They take electronics and instruments and like literally everything. You can sell that to them for either cash or store credit, and then they also run as just a store based off of those donations. I've gotten so many cool Marvel, DC, Star Wars things from that shop, not to mention a ton of my like daily use electronic stuff. Anyways, I went today on a whim to go donate some of my old like video games and video game consoles, and I got a hefty amount of store credit for that. And as we were shopping around, we found a ton of Star Wars comics, which was the main goal of the journey. We also found a couple books, and behind the checkout counter, there he was. I think that's enough yapping. Let's go to floor cam and we can unbox him. I'm going to apologize in advance for both the horrendous angle that we're working with here and the fact that you can definitely see part of the tripod in this. Here is a quick look at the box to get a good look at the name here. This is TMS 052, the Mandalorian and Grogu Deluxe Edition. I haven't seen this yet, by the way. I have no idea what's in here besides the pictures that I've seen online. Okay, there's like a scale picture. That is such a cool pose. Maybe I'll try to recreate that for the shelf look. I don't know. That's so cute. Ooh, okay. Wow, this looks like so much. I guess let's look at the accessories first. I don't want to damage this setup too much. All right, so it looks like we've got the jetpack. Really nice chromey look to it with a pad on the back. Really cool details here. And then we've got some more little tiny things, and then we've got 3 different hands. We've also got 2 different projectiles here. Looks like this is more of a smoky dart situation. And then we've also got the fire blast, which has a really nice gradient on it. Oh, I can't believe. Whoa, okay. Oh, I'm like scared to touch him. Let's look at the weapons first. We've got his rifle. This is so cool. Wow, I really love how that looks. Ooh, we've got the Beskar spear. Really cool. Ow, whoa. I just stabbed myself with it, that hurt. Oh my, we've also got the dark saber. Whoa. That is so cool. Look at the little tiny belt loop on it. That is so funny. Wow, I did not think that that would be in here. All right, next we've got Grogu's little purse. It feels like there's something in here. Oh, a little foam stand for Grogu to stand on. That is so cute. Okay. I'm scared to touch him. Let's do Grogu next. Here's the child. Wow, look how cute his little face is. He's got little feet, little tiny hands. Oh, whoa, the back of his head looks a little... Whoa. I'm not sure if that's how Grogu's head actually looks. If it does, that's crazy. He's so cute from the front, though. Look at the little guy. Nothing on him moves, which I am not obsessed with. I kind of wish I could put both hands up or both hands down. All right, let's do Pedro Pascal's head. Oh, sorry. Okay, here's the head. I hope this doesn't get flagged. This is so crazily detailed. The eyes are like uncanny how realistic it looks. It looks exactly like him. Then back of the head. Wow, wow, wow. That is insane. I feel like it's rude not to display it with this, like how perfect this sculpt is. But he doesn't have his helmet off, like, ever. So I feel like he needs to have it on. Okay, moment of truth. Whoa. Whoa. Are these bodies not plastic? Whoa. We might have to do some investigating under the hood, because that does not feel at all like how I thought it would. Anyways, we'll do that later. Here is a look at him. The helmet, and he's got, of course, his cape that's all beat up. Looks like there's a little bit of posability to the cape, not too much. Shoulder armor. And a regular hand attached to him right now. So look at his belt. Wow, look at the stitching. The back of him. Oh, he's missing a hand. Sorry. Okay, hand fixed. Got some more armor. Oh, it looks like the belt can come off. That's really fun. Got a holster for the pistol and some more armor. I love that all of this is very movable, like nothing is glued down unless it would actually be glued down on him. That is really, really cool attention to detail. We've got shin armor, little pieces here and there, little tiny pouch. They even put treads on his shoes. How cute. Wow. I don't have any riveting commentary to say. He's just so cool. We'll come back to him in a second. Let's see what's under this last piece of plastic here. I would assume maybe it's his base, but it looks like there's some other stuff. Oh no, base is in this one. Okay. Whoa. Okay, really cute base that says the Mandalorian on it. And then it's like this sandy texture, really, really cute. And of course we've got the stand for him to go on. That's just a regular old black stand. Under that, I have no idea what any of these things are. It looks like some more Mandalorian pieces. Okay, let's see. First here we've got just a piece of ribbon with Velcro on it. I assume that was holding something together. There's this little tiny strap with studs on it. Looks like maybe a stud is missing. It could be on purpose though, I have no idea what these are. We've got this thing. What in the world is this? Maybe just like scrap? I don't remember him having anything like this in the show. But I also haven't seen it in a while, so who's to say? And then we've got some wrapped things here, which looking at the picture, these are just bundles of stuff that he's carrying. How cute is that? He's got two of those. Just feels like foam in there. We've also got, okay, the Cobb Vanth Boba Fett duo jetpack and the helmet inside of a little carrying holster. Wow, the detail on this is absolutely insane. It's textured kind of nicely too, I assume just because there's paint in some places, or more paint in some places than others. But how cool is that? Let's get him on the shelf. This is the shelf that our Mando will be living on. Last time you saw this, it was my High Republic Phase 1 shelf that is now, oh, but here it's not going to show, but right on the top here, it's one above it in the exact same configuration. Fennec is probably not going to be able to be seen. We're just going to put her back there for the time being until we figure out how tall he actually is. I think I do want to recreate the picture shot because that just looks so cool. If I'm being honest, he probably doesn't even need the stand. I just like to have the extra structure there in case he was to fall back, he would get caught on this. The base makes him just a little bit too tall. I wonder if I can just go baseless. Is that crazy of me? He's pretty firm, and I feel like having the extra on top really does look nicer. All right, I'm gonna do some thinking and then I'll come back and show you the final result. That took longer than I want to admit, but I think we did it. Let's back up here just a little bit so you can get a better look at it. I do really love this stand. He is just a little bit too tall for my liking while on the stand, so the choices were to either completely remove this shelf and just have him standing on the bottom one, which would make this shelf look huge, and I'm not really into that, or to have the stand behind him, and if I ever want to pose him maybe crouching or sitting or something, the stand is out and ready to go. I also could take Grogu out and put him like beside if I really wanted to. I did discover though, while I was doing this, Grogu's head moves, which is nice. So at least he does have a little bit of posability. And I think that like him standing beside Din is super cute. And just having that behind him gives the shelf a little bit more color. So I'm not too mad at it. I could not for the life of me get his arms to cooperate to make the pose on the box, which looks like this. I think this is super cool and I love that it has everything that he came with on him, but I definitely need to look up some tutorials or something on how to do that. Overall, I'm so happy with him. I think he looks terrific. I'm just so thrilled that this is a part of my collection now. That's gonna do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you like Star Wars or enjoyed the vibe, make sure you press the subscribe button. Links to all my short form stuff is gonna be in the comments. If you want to follow me over there, I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye.